which is ultimately the same as choosing God, choosing to be the same. One deity, one consciousness, one being, and they come in so many different forms. And depending on what your path is, you come here and you're supposed to create. But we're not creating because we're better than others. We're creating because God wanted to experience and taste life in a different form. And as much as I admit I've got my wacky personalities and all the wonderful ways, at the end of the day, it's blank. This is a blank. It's not a spirit, it's just Charlotte Makoto Pete just existing. I am nobody and I am everything at the same time, and it's really cool and really beautiful to feel. It is a feeling. And connecting more with nature, connecting more with God is how I have found this feeling, knowing that this life source, it breathes into me and it knows my name and it can speak information into my soul and pour into my soul. And I want to pour into your guys' soul because life is truly what we experience, and as we create it, I think we are forgetting how to learn what brings us back to our senses. It is not this phone that brings me back to my senses, it actually perpetuates this anxiety. I see social media and I want to cry because I don't have what somebody else has. And I could simply create it, that's all. It used to inspire me, now it makes me feel depressed. I want to just be, I want to just exist in this life. It feels difficult, but when you're able to bring yourself back to your senses, then you can learn that it is not difficult. You just have to use the experience, enhance at the same time, enhance your senses, enhance your vision. I feel like talking about it would do people great. It would have a great impact. And the other part of me just wants to shut up and create. But I will learn to do it all simultaneously, because it's what it's about, the journey and how to change oneself into like the better version of you. Because if it's always the same version of yourself, you're creating a loophole and you're going back to the same spot, repeating the same action, pattern, habit. And when you don't break out of it, you're not continuously growing. You aren't continuously leveling up, as it should be. If we were all to have the same mindset as we did as when we were 5 years old, it would be pretty chaotic and messy, but we learned a lot from it. It is our responsibility and opportunity to bring ourselves out of these patterns, these loopholes, a bit at a time, slowly. Just take the chance and believe in yourself, because you're never supposed to doubt. The moment you doubt is the moment you put up a wall between you and the thing that you want, between you and your desires. By putting up a wall, you're saying it's okay to not get there. There's a wall, but only you are seeing that wall. God doesn't see the wall. God sees the other version of you that has it, who's on the other side. Because the other version of you never saw the wall. So there's no wall. Don't put up a wall somewhere where it shouldn't be. You have to open yourself up. Believe that you will definitely receive it, because you are practicing in how to become the better and best version of yourself, whatever that may mean to you. I know for myself it's staying humble, staying true to myself, not letting myself get ahead in any way, shape, or form. Especially like with my ego, you know? I like to think I'm up here. And it's good to put worth back into myself, because a lot of the time in the past I used to think I was down here, but in reality it's neither. It was a feeling I created in my mind, aka the ego. And that's why I'm not letting it take the driver's seat anymore, because I don't need to. I can understand that everything is the way it needs to be. Everything is as it should be, including myself, including you. And learning how to accept that is the first chance at making wealth. That's success. And creating new timelines where you do indeed never doubt yourself anymore. So, that's exactly what I'm doing. Even if almost every day I have moments where I'm like, how is this gonna work? Or I don't have the patience to let it just be, because I want to see results instantly. But that's the thing. The results are going on behind the scenes. All you have to do is show up. The rest follows. So, yeah, tune your heart in the way that it should be. When you invite acceptance, openness, and especially forgiveness towards yourself, your mistakes in the past, that may be the first step to allowing this grievance to finally be over. You know, in life you're gonna grieve. It's the nature, it's the patterns, it's I just go so lightheaded. But you know what? I love that feeling so much. I quit nicotine and vaping a long time ago. It just didn't hit. And it is so common. I see so many users vape because it's like flavored air essentially. But you know how I quit? I didn't feel it, and I recognized that my body didn't want it anymore. But my mind kept reaching for it, and I was like, ooh, that's scary. Every 10 minutes I was reaching for it because it was so frequent. And so when I finally, threw it away and never had another vape for my disposal, I chugged about a full or half bottle of water, and immediately I felt this release. I felt this satisfaction to my craving like I never did before. And so I'm gonna do that with substance. I'm gonna get up and stretch. I'm gonna basically distract my mind in a way that is healthy. And so ultimately, essentially, I swap out that bad habit for the good one. But yeah, that's all for now. Peace and love.